Let's get this ready. Hard to see what I'm doing here. Hello. What the? There we go. Ah. That's one. Get that in my pocket. Got a lot of work. Okay, now. All right, leave that away too. But let's do the standing up for a minute. Oh, hi. Yeah. This is Federation Fox selling an Excelsior. He's on hiatus. I don't know what he said. And then he left. So I don't know what he meant. Weird guy. Just kidding. Eats foxes for breakfast. Weird guy. So bad enough my eyesight. Oh, it's upside down. No wonder. So this is sort of a blog, a video blog, and it was, I'll sit down. I don't know what I was going to do standing up, but oh, that's so tiring. So it's Sunday, just before Memorial Day, and yesterday I met a new friend for the first time, and I was trying to find something to say special about it because I have online friends throughout the country and world actually, and so we chat and all that, but not much lately. Sorry about that, guys, folks, birds. But not anybody here to do things with. However, taking mass transit, I could get to some people sometimes. Scheduling wise, most of the meets and first aid events can't make them, or if I got there, I'd have to turn around and leave. Barely enough time to even put the suit on. So I can't use mass transit to cut the cost. Even that still costs money. Because I do get a discount because I have disabilities. So I met this new guy. I hope I got the name right. Sweet Honey Bear. I'm not sure. Older name was Marlsboro Red Bear. Not sure. But anyhow, so we just spent the whole day talking. I was thinking, well, there wouldn't be much to talk about. It'd be a short time. We ran into the night. I almost panicked when I saw that it was late and thought, oh my God, what if I missed the last train home? Fortunately, I actually got right on time to the second to last, which is always the plan. Never trust taking the last bus and the last train to anywhere, because you might miss it if you had to sneeze or go to the bathroom, you know? Stop and buy a newspaper, all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. Oh, yeah, you kids, newspapers are those things that are made of paper, printed by machine, that you read the news on. Yeah, isn't that a neat concept? Paper, you know, instead of this computer stuff. Maybe a little easier to read, too. Okay. So, I tried to find a label for him. And I said I would think a local friend, but kind of local is the San Francisco Bay Area, and he's San Francisco, and I'm way out here in Antioch. So I have friends in Berkeley, South Bay, and so forth that I know, but I have not visited their house yet. I didn't even think of asking in a couple of cases. Brain. Ooh. So I then thought, well, okay, the next step is on friends, local friends. The definition includes friends I've done things with. I do things with. Well, when I made it to the meets and stuff, I did things with them. Bowling, like in Vacaville with the Sacramento group, and Petaluma, and so forth. So I did things with friends. Just, they still don't mean the definition I'm talking about. So, one of them included a guy, that we did things with together from Sacramento. Came by, picked me up, took me to Leo's mini golf. So we did things together. So, but it's even on a regular basis. Another part of the definition. Well, the meets are on a regular basis, so which I can't go to anymore anyway. But so what's left? I mean, the immediate area, I still don't have a friend yet. Somebody in Brentwood. Oh boy, I forgot about him. But anyhow, but it's just a dear friend who I get to do things with at random. We'll arrange a time to meet and all that, but at random instead of at the meets and so forth. And he took it a step further and says he'd be glad to be my handler, helping with the hearing issue as much as anything. So we get to just fool around and do some fursuiting and everything like that together. And I don't mind actually being a handler for other furries too, fursuiters. But the difficulty is, of course, all the ones I know are too far away, and it would be difficult, not impossible, to arrange. And I've tried to get connected with those going, like, say, the Concord one's going to Sun Valley Mall, but we never connected. It's just one of those things. So I do have somebody that's the local friend that I've been talking about, but I still have so many good friends. So many people who've done things for me, so many people I've done things with, and on and on and on. So it just seems unfair to think of this guy, Mr. Bear, as a singular person at this point in time, because a lot of the things are similar or same to what was done with all the others. So it's really unfair and a mistake to label it so. It just means close friend, probably. A close friend to do things with. I think it might be what the label is. It's difficult to think of it so I could be accurate in getting the word across. Nonetheless, moving right along. It was so great meeting him and talking, and he's convinced as much as I tried otherwise, because this is sweat city and hot and miserable and health effects and all that is just hey. Sometimes the way you hear from some guys, you think that working in a nuclear plant was 1,000-fold safer than fursuiting. But as the joke goes, because everybody's afraid of the radiation stuff, but actually, because the accidents are almost unheard of, it's not like people are injured from radiation on a regular basis. So, Chernobyl things aside. Upside down again. So, I went through that. Okay. Well, to fill in the time, I thought I'd try a few things. Crude fashion show-ish. And I thought I'd start with my coats. I got this lovely thing off of eBay. Well, I don't remember how little, because it had a tear in the sleeve. So I really like it. It's quite nice. And oh, it's comfy and nice and heavy duty for winter. And all it had was just this little tear on the sleeve here. So, Mr. Prairie and a jacket. Okay, pardon me, I can't zip because I can't see a thing. I have to take all this off and then zip it up and forget it. So, we have a coat. Baseball jacket style. That's suede. Really tough. Anyway, so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Another lucky find at Goodwill. I've been trying to get these for a long time, and they tend to ask a lot for them for some strange reason, especially in my size. Okay. I got muskrat love playing in my head. Muskrat, muskrat, candlelight. And of course it's a hoodie. Partial hoodie here. I got it up there, I got it up there. There we go. Forget it. So I got myself a nice little standard sweat jacket. Nice and basic. I mean, look, I'm covered in fur, so I'm not exactly naked and exposed to the weather, so why need human-style clothing? Well, it's just for fashion points purposes. An older basic light jacket is another eBay find, and of course not very popular, because it leads to the question I always don't like answering, is I don't know if you can read it. It says engine something. It's for a auto repair shop or something, or a machine shop, which I don't work at. It's back east. I have had machine shop and I have had auto shop. Got a certificate, but never worked the job. Long story. Help! Let me just claw my way out. There's a long story on that auto thing. It's actually funny that in a way I'm like a lot of people, jumped from career to career to career when I was young, trying to find what to do. So now comes a fun one, and hopefully that hasn't run out yet. Whoops. Where are we here? Okay. Like I said, the fun one. As I say, this is where a handler comes in handy. That's what I was afraid of. There we go. Yeah, got a broken jaw. Here comes more fun. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yellow. There's a mirror over there. Just be sure everything's in the right place. So, back to the friend. It was neat. I gave him a chance to get to know my fursuit, one of the two. And I always loved to share a lot, and it was frustrating. I never got a chance myself early on to look at other people's fursuits while they were not wearing them. So I let them try the head and showed them the stuff, and then suited up for them to see. And so we had some fun and pictures and all that in his room, his hotel room. So, before I collapse from heat exhaustion, this is Federation Fox filling in for Excelsior, who's probably still feeling a little under weather.